Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him.
Thuram! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Rice. Threads one in. Opts to play it back. Vinicius Junior.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Thuram has the space to scheme. And here's Rafinha. Looking for a chance! He's delivered all right! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Borussia Dortmund are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Musiala. Short changes him with that pass. Great ball, and he's in here. Shoots! Mendes gets it clear. Pedri. Rafinha. Chance for a shot! It's bounced back off the post. De Bruyne. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And it's Frimpong. Oh, nice touch. Gabriel did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Kimmich. Botman. Gabriel. For Musiala. Pedri. And here's Haaland. Now it's Rice. Gives it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. De Bruyne. And here's Haaland. And it's Musiala. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Haaland. Goes for a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Pedri gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pedri Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Gabriel tries to play it through. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Copenhagen can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Rice. This is a promising build-up. Partey. Rafinha. And now the breakaway. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Rafinha has created one goal already. And he's played it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Gabriel. Partey. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's been played through. He's having a shot! And he hits the net. Borussia Dortmund back on level terms.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And he's following up! It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. The midway point of the game.
Well, I think it's been a fantastic watch with chances created at either end. But it has to be said, neither team have been particularly clinical with their finishing.
Well, it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment. And at half-time, the score is 1-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Copenhagen are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Looking for the run. Frimpong. Van Dijk. And it's Partey. It's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's De Bruyne. Partey. Vinicius shapes to shoot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Borussia Dortmund leading now.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Pedri. Haaland, needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
It's played through for him. He's found some space. And he's managed to get rid. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Marquinhos. Great vision. Partey is in a really good position out wide. Kimmich. Gabriel. Pedri. For Rice. Rafinha. Tries to pass. Can he finish?
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. An opportunity then to pull clear here. He's on it. He's had a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Partey. Plays a sharp little ball here. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Just about up to 75 minutes. Yamal. Rice. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Copenhagen really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Driven in. And it's hoisted clear. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get it through? Now that looks a decent ball. Good read, needed to be. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Borussia Dortmund clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
There's the shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. This their second corner of the game. He's shooting! And a neat finish! And this is getting better and better. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now. And surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Giao Cancelo. Borussia Dortmund have got it back and they'll have another go. And he was quick to react. Olise. Yamal. Wirtz. Partey. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Copenhagen clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That's a pretty loose pass. And that is as far as it goes. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Copenhagen desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So straight into the action. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Pedri, and he's managed to get free. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Yamal, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, the player Nuno Mendes is someone who's really impressed me as being a two-way player. Very confident, consistent, and always willing to take people on and get himself into those good crossing positions, and he can deliver too.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Gabriel, pretty cagey early on from both sides. He has found the way through, and a chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Terrific effort! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Araujo. Aimed beyond the defence. So we're still where we started right now. Partey has got himself a free kick. Van Dijk. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now it's Haaland. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Pedri. Oh, lovely bit of skill. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And it's been taken short. Rafinha gets into a good position.
Borussia Dortmund definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
De Bruyne. That's Partey. And it's Mendes. Mbappe. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He's having a good look here.
He could tee it up for someone else, but something tells me he'll have a go.
Mbappe, can he finish? That's a decent clearance. It's a really well-measured ball. Back towards the middle, spread neatly. He's having a shot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. De Bruyne. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Partey does really well to win the ball there. De Bruyne. And it's Arda Güler. Shot could be on.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Partey. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. That's Partey. Hakimi. Oh, that is a nice touch. And here's Güler. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Partey. And Mendes. Played over towards the opposite flank. Just past the 40th minute mark. And it's Partey. And here's Mbappe. Botman with the clearance.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, a delicate chip through. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. That's good running with the ball. Rafinha. Look at this. Thuram! And that signals the end of the first period. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So very little to report. Nothing indeed in terms of goals scored.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And so the action is resumed.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
He's found a way through. Oh, good climb. He's got a goal. Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first goal of the game.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Partey. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. And the score is 1-0. Partey. Now, what about a counter-attack? Mendes receives it in a good... Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. De Bruyne taking charge of the dead ball. And this an opportunity to pull level. Mendes clears without hesitation. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Ferran Torres being hunted in packs.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Always goal side. Chance! And it's in! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Tries a shot! It's in! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And he's quick to get rid. Borussia Dortmund have it back and can go again. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Good ball, good shot at goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he can thump it away. So close to drawing level.
Well, the reaction from his teammates says it all, Peter. They simply expected better.
Borussia Dortmund have their second corner now. McAllister with the short one.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Ferran Torres. Doku. Nuno Mendes. It's a good run down the right. Pass is just off target. Giao Cancelo. That's Fitz. That's a sharp pass. And it's Cancelo. McAllister. And here comes the corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Keeper has taken decisive action. Mbappe. There's the shot! And he can clear it away. Now it's Mbappe. He's found some shapes to shoot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Desperate defending required here. Punched away. And they've got rid. Gabriel. I think we're just about done here. Driving through the middle. Nice control. He's free. Real chance! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Vert can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
The message is simple. Defend this with your lives. McAllister plays it short. And he's gone backward here. And the shot! No, just not quite.
Vert is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Vermeer. Now, can they get him away? And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
5 minutes to add. Rice. Doku. Opts for safety. And it's Mendes. And that's it. The pressure finally lifts. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Tries to play it through. Olise gets into a good position. He leaps for it. He's scored! And we have liftoff. Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And here's Haaland. Vinicius Junior. And the finish! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Mendes with the short one. And that's been drilled in. That's put paid to the danger. Well, that is one way to stop him.
Vinicius Junior really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Lopez. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Quarter of an hour played. And here's Haaland. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that was very necessary. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And now the breakaway. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's neat. That's destined for the flank. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Rice. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Chooses to go cross-field. Nuno Mendes. Pedri. And it's Lopez. Partey. Nuno Mendes. And it's Wirtz. And Frimpong. Pedri. Now, what about a counter-attack? Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now it's Thuram. Fermin. Shapes to shoot! Oh, good finish! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Over to the right flank. And this is De Bruyne. Oh, he's played it in low. Takes a shot! That's a decent clearance. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Wirtz. And here's Vinicius Junior. And he's had it nicked away. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And he can clear it away. Araujo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Rice. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Pedri. Fermin, who's set up 1 goal so far. Pedri with the cross. Impressive jump! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're threatening to fly away here. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
It's hard to believe we're only at half-time. The lead is 3, but for how long? It's anyone's guess. Down to business again. Frimpong. Nuno Mendes. And it's De Bruyne. And it's Partey. Driving on and making good progress. And the counter is on. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Borussia Dortmund can breathe again. Just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And he was alert to it. And he's gone looking for safety. And here's Vinicius Junior. Ferran Torres.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Always onto this. Oh, super ball. And the cross comes in. It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So a lead courtesy of an own goal. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, good ball. Haaland! Goes long and straight. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Ferran Torres, looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And here's Vinicius Junior. That is a brilliant interception. And that has been knocked clear. He might be real chance! And that's in! Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Borussia Dortmund still making a fight of this. And no surprise, that's a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Fernandez, Partey, and this is Dembele. Ferran Torres, Barella.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Partey, Rice, and Mendes. Doku, showing good feet. He's shifting through the gears here.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Gabriel attempts a clearance. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, this looks sharp. And now they can spring out of defence. Not much subtlety about that challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Look, the only way of becoming more aware, Peter, is by lifting your head and realising who's where around you.
Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Partey. And it's Arda Güler. Güler going face-to-face with his great rival.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Rice. Conte. Fernandez. And it's Arda Güler. And it's Mendes. Nuno Mendes. Plays it. Great chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Nuno Mendes. Oh, good-looking ball. Dembele. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. And he's there to belt it away. Fernandes showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Dembele. Aimed beyond. And the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Conte. That has been slung wide. No, he's not getting past him there. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Conte. For Rice. And here's Thuram. Conte. Great ball, and he's in here. Backward it goes. Güler. Frimpong. Now it's Dembele. Nuno Mendes. That's a shade optimistic. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Girassi! And it's a goal! Any deeper thoughts about that goal?
Yeah, it's wonderful work, Peter. He just got his head down and absolutely drilled it. Good luck getting to that for the keeper.
So, a breakthrough already. This looks promising. And the counter is on. McAllister gets across and deals with it. And here's Vinicius Junior.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Yamal. Thuram is wide and looking to get onto this. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Now it's Haaland. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Yamal knocks it into space. Has to go back here. And here's Yamal. Yamal's cross. And they've managed to get rid. Chance, surely! Superb from Rice! He's got himself an absolute peach. They are purring, truly purring. He has given that the lot. Bang!
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
He's picked his way through. Gabriel, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. McAllister. Oh, good spread. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's been caught napping. Could move up a gear here. Yamal. Rice. Hakimi. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And smartly reclaimed. Doku. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Gabriel. And it's Mendes. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nuno Mendes. And Kvaratskhelia. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, can he get onto this? Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Rafinha. looking to pass their way up the pitch. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Thuram. Botman. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Nuno Mendes. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Yamal receives it in a wide position. Lovely bit of skill. And he's only too happy to take that back. De Bruyne.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
McAllister. And here's Haaland. Oh, shooting chance! And that's in. Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. Just one in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Now it's Girassi. Yamal tries to play it through. Girassi driving forwards. And for the first half, that is that. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
So it has been pretty frantic here. Everybody eagerly awaiting the start of the second half. Back on the way then. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Haaland. Quality ball. Space for him to turn and look. That is lovely. That's good running with the ball. And it's Rice. Partey. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, he's bustling through here. Nicely spread. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Time then for the first substitution of the game. Vinicius Junior. Can he finish? Denied by an instinctive save.
Vinicius Junior actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's McAllister. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's a searching pass.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Spread neatly. Oh, that's neat. Pinches it off him.
Argentina really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now that's well seen too. Girassi being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Oh, played through for the wide man. And he gets rid in a hurry. Well seen, saw that coming. He tries a shot! Mighty close.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Conte. Now it's Thuram. Girassi. He was under real pressure there.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Gabriel clears without hesitation. Argentina are looking to go forward now. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Doué providing an outlet on that flank. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Partey, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, good take in a good area. Mendes can clear it away.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
No, it's come to nothing. Hakimi. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Gabriel. And it's Ødegaard. For Giao Cancelo. And here's Dembele. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Vicario gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Stood up well to him there. That's put paid to the danger.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. 2 minutes to be added on. And here's Doué. Now it's Dembele. Doué.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Argentina. And that is that. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football, a real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.